my beer in round 2. What Discord are they in?
I think they're going to be in Nasse's.
Nasse's. Then I will move there. Do you have that one?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. You're so grounded.
What? I was
I
just
swear
slow.
you just did it. Sure you were.
What? I was
I
just
swear
slow.
you just did it. Schmid.
Oh. Oop.
It didn't say hi to me.
Nice.
Alright, so far your levels sound fine to me.
Yeah, test. Pull up the stream. Hi, Schmid.
I have it up. Hey Schmid.
Buddy. Who's there?
How are you, bud?
Buddies.
SS 1 2. Hello.
Hear you. I didn't have the actual thing going yet, or anyone more accurately, so not double listening now. Just posting that we're starting early. And that should be everyone. Feel free to switch over to the game.
Just popped it over now. Priority being rolled. Ooh, that was a close one. Schmid
Yep,
winning
a
out priority.
priority. Yes. So we have Convocation and Defenders tonight. So it's Schmid on Convocation. Looks like he went. Schmid picked his
Like
secures,
blues?
it looks like.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're on deadline and scientific samples here.
Ooh, fun.
If you want to lock your screen to what you want it to be for the stream, I can give you some callouts.
Yeah, I will set it up.
So we're looking at 16 or 17 here. Looking through the lists, don't know if you have it set up to put them up on screen like Mr. Whalen does, but if not,
I have not gone that hard yet.
gotcha. We'll get that for the next stream potentially. We'll see. You've got Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, Voodoo. Is Schmid drafting open right now? I see him clicking things, but it's not hiding. So he might just be like testing out. Interesting. Bold. Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Voodoo, Magic, Wong, Hulk, Dracula, Juggernaut, Shang-Chi, Taskmaster, and Baron Zemo. We've got Sacrifice, Brace for Impact, Plane of Poldock, The Bar with No Doors, Ironbound Books of Shumagorath, Do You Know Who I Am, Warpath, Thralls of Dracula, so it is a potential Thralls flex here, and I'm Baron After All, and Recalibration Matrix. Good evening, Bloondy. Crisis for Schmid are Guardians Shave Shi'ar. We actually know the crisis, so we're on deadline and
I just had to run
scientific
over a
samples.
deer to get here. Love it. Welcome, Boondocks. All right, I do have the lists up on screen right now. Let me swap them back and forth.
Perfect. Awesome, thank you. So, and then we have a different Doctor Strange list for Nasse with Hulk, Strange, Namor, aka Clocks. Not Clocks McKenzie, actually, just regular Clocks. Or sorry, what is it? No Time?
No
Can't remember
time.
the other name. Ghost Rider, Daredevil, Shang-Chi, Cage, Hawkeye, Man-Thing, and Wong. Brace, Sack, Street Smarts, Mystic Ward. Looks like we're going to be at 16 threat. Key Mastery, Heroes, Prince's Protection, so kind of two of those heroes effects. Deal with the Devil, Recal, and Pentagram.
We like portals.
So we might see some Portals shenanigans tonight.
Oh, I still messed it up. Oh, that's still the same. Wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, Schmidt just doesn't have the Defender's flex in there. Nope, I got him wrong. Doctor Strange.
Yeah, you got them.
I pulled up the same one twice. I am great at this.
Yep, I was gonna say that's just the same list.
Hey, there we go. We fixed it.
Nicely done.
Got
Now
there
you've got
eventually.
them. Yep. So
16 threat's going to be kind of a stretch, it feels like, with a 5 threat leader for both. I mean, leader in quotes for the convocation, but with wanting to bring.
I mean,
feels like you want to bring sexy Strange every time.
Oh yeah, I know that Schmidt's a big sexy strange believer, of course. So I'm anticipating we're gonna see something like strange voodoo magic, I would imagine. Unless he wants to go like strange voodoo taskmaster for his kind of 3 models. And then I could also see, so what would that be? 5, 9, 12. So he's got 4 threat to work with, so maybe Shang-Chi. And then from Nasse, a lot of kind of potential flips here. I would personally imagine we're going to see some strange on strange actions, some strange 1 versus strange 2, the sexy versus the regular. So maybe something like strange, Namor. I mean, technically speaking, Nasse could go 3 wide here. Go strange, Namor, Hulk.
That feels weird.
It does feel weird, but it's a possibility. It's either that or you could go like Strange, Namor, Cage, Hawkeye, Of course, you can not go Namor here, which makes perfect sense. Namor's just really good at running these bases.
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole lot of so that neither of them have actually technically Schmid has Juggernaut for the DR to 0, so we could see that as like that general deadline tech.
Yeah, that's a good plug. Strange Magic Taskmaster Juggernaut works out like that. But also the list you said was what Strange Voodoo Magic for 12. And then you can
Yep.
throw Shang-Chi in there and be golden for
Yeah.
16.
Exactly. So I'm imagining we'll probably see some Shang-Chi action tonight.
Yeah.
That would be my bet.
I'm definitely betting 4 wide for both.
You think 4 wide for both? Okay.
I can see Nasse doing something like Strange. Namor's a good bet.
Mhm.
And then you could go Luke Cage Hawkeye. Or
Yeah, Luke
two
Cage,
threes.
Hawkeye. You could go 2 3s. You could go Shang-Chi, Wong. I don't think we'll see Daredevil. I don't think that that's likely, but who knows? I mean, with that long move, he can rotate pretty well. Is this the Daredevil that Hookshot pulls you? Am I thinking correctly? Or
I
does he pull
believe
himself
so, yeah.
towards? Let me pull it up. Yeah, he pulls you towards what it's size 2. I'm ready, and Schmid's not. What's
Everyone's
new?
cyberbullying.
Schmid takes his time, is a bit slow on the draw. What's
Mr.
new?
Thinks. Mr. Thinks good.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Anyone from chat want to weigh in what they think that we might see here? Nassie's already, so I'm imagining we're going to see some 4v4, and with Schmid having Prio, I don't think Schmid has a true safe grab, does he?
Back up. You got.
Oh,
No,
doesn't
never that.
matter.
Doesn't matter. Things are activating. Oh,
Yep, things
Schmid going
are
5 wide.
interesting.
No Sexy Strange.
Okay. Schmid is unaffiliated?
No Magic Wong Taskmaster.
Magic Wong Tasky? Oh, that's
Taskmaster's the
fantastic.
best wizard.
Wow. What a swerve. What a swerve indeed. So tactics cards for Schmid. It looks like, of course, the bar with no doors. Most likely looks like a magic leadership here. He's already kind of assigned it. You don't technically have to assign that at this stage, but it's good to put it on so you don't forget. Recal, Brace, Do You Know Who I Am, Sack, and Am I a Baron after all? Makes perfect sense to me. And then we do see that Shang-Chi Wong style of Doctor Strange, so a good level of safety from Nassie's squad. And I mean, this kind of makes sense if you're anticipating the Doctor Strange not giving the free hex on Sexy Strange every time he gets attacked is probably pretty good as long as you're not trying to like clear it constantly and it turns into a stagger. Not really surprised there. That makes a lot of sense to me. So I guess we'll have to see. Do you have a family-friendly stream, Cole? I have to ask this before I use this term.
No.
All right, so we have Shitbag Wong over here, versus Shitbag Wong. So we've got a Wong off going on in this game as well.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna say Nassie's Wong is less of a shitbag because he'll have Doctor Strange nearby to give him an extra die.
This is true, and
Not
we
that
do
it'll fix
actually.
much.
So just to cover this, we have Street Smarts, Prince's Protection, Pentagrams of Ferala, Mystic Ward, and Brace for Impact, actually. It looks like Am I a Baron after all? Or I am a Baron after all. I don't know why I made it a question. Is not showing up on the streamer view, but that is the 5th card for Schmid.
6th card, thank you very much.
I mean, we can count it as the 6th card, but we both know the reality.
I am a Baron with the secret 4th option featured in Dutch's game where it just removes Zemo from the game.
Yep. Secret and superior 4th option. I apologize. Do you hear my dogs right now?
Yeah, they were briefly, but not anymore.
Okay.
So we've had Nasse deploy his Wong just a little bit south of his close sample. We have Schmid basically matched on the other side. Baron Zemo's going north side of that sample. 5 threat of combo models and no combo models is what's happening here.
Yes, that is correct.
Good old Tasky.
Yep.
No
Taskmaster is the best wizard. He watched Sexy Strange do all the magic, so he can see the magic and he can do the magic.
This feels like Convocation with extra steps.
It's definitely convocation with extra steps. Zach is rolling over in his bed right now. He's not dead, but he definitely is not a believer in the Taskmaster convocation as much as Schmid is.
So we got
How are you tonight,
Shang-Chi
Curtis?
mirroring off. Oh, potentially. Hey, welcome to chat. Get active. Talk smack.
Good.
I remember to look at the doc. Curtis, have you played your game yet?
Yes, Curtis has played his game.
This is an X-23 from being New Mutants. Love that.
Yeah.
Nice, 2-0
Yep.
so
So
far.
the Meatmen are 2-0 up on the opposing team, Midlife Crisis Protocol. So this is really just a grudge match between Nasse and Schmid.
Good on you guys for taking the pressure off of Schmid. He needed that.
Yeah. God's know he could have easily just had a bigger issue and had to actually win a game. It's just like you guys did at squad goals. Everyone takes a round off. This is Schmid's round off, I suppose. High nobility or Jeremy. I don't know what you prefer when your actual name is Nobila Bang.
Remember, what
So
other? Let me look at the content channel. We got other streams going on. I believe Chewy's
yes.
is done already, or is it still going on?
Chewy's is probably ongoing. So if you don't know, you can actually multi-stream right now. So please show support to the other streamers. Let me pull up Chewy's real quick. Looks like
He's still
it
live.
is still live. So over at twitch.tv/chewy89 or twitch.tv/chewy891, you can watch the other stream as well. And then I also believe there is another stream that should be starting here in just a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Nobility's got the other
From
stream.
Jeremy.
Yeah, versus Geisman versus Gab's Criminals.
Yep. And then Brady will also be over there. So obviously the better of the two halves of Jeremy and Brady, of Brady helping with that stream.
Ooh, we got Juggernaut overhanging.
Delayed for 30 minutes. Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, if you don't know, there is a phenomenal tool. Let me see if I can find it really quickly. I know it was posted the other
Deaton
day
put
or
it
the other
at
night.
it's in the content chat for Alfredo's. Deaton put it in there at 10:53. TwitchTheater.tv.
Yes, twitchtheater.tv. So if you want to watch all of the streams going on, that would be amazing. Go support these streamers. And then all of the streams will also be uploaded to YouTube for the most part, and those will be put into a giant playlist that Mike has already actually posted.
All right, we got power has been set out. Taskmaster is starting first. He is going to be walking towards that southern sample, standing on it and the deadline.
Oh, nope, he wants to go back to deployment.
Ooh, he's double checking the strange range.
Looks like he's checking to see if Sexy Strange can reach out, shoot him, and pull him in closer.
I believe he will have the range based on that measurement.
Almost certainly. Like I can't think of many worlds where Doctor Strange doesn't get a shot off here, especially reaching out from range 4. So it seems likely that he will get shot, and if he doesn't, at least we're going to be seeing probably a Namor run up and punch and be on the point. So he wants to be. I don't know if he measured inside of 2 or outside of 2 there.
I believe inside of 2.
Inside of 2? Gotcha. So he can still be pinged by it. But yeah, for sure. Oh, maybe not
definitely
actually.
Outside.
That looks like it'll be out, yeah.
Good placements.
So Schmid just trying to avoid taking that early punch, which makes a lot of sense to me.
So we're going to see Shang-Chi mirror it and walk up and take the north side sample, which puts him facing on Jugs and Zemo. Kind of a rough spot for him to be in because he doesn't like things being thrown at him.
He also does not like being thrown directly back into the team with "Do you know who I am?" early on.
That is valid.
So if I was Nasse, I would be trying to kind of hug the pillar that's kind of in that general deadline area, just to try to avoid a straight back throw.
But he is going for that standing between the both to be on the point.
Yep, I don't actually know if he could avoid the throw there. So that, which I mean, you have to be picking these up. It makes sense. So I imagine we're going to see Schmid go Maybe with Wong here, kind of walk over. I need to read Wong's card. Shit, good old Wong. Walk over, gain one, and then Faithful Assistant on this back to maybe give Magic an additional power. Maybe give Zemo an additional power so Zemo can have his charge up round one.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, scientific samples too. He's measuring within 2 of the detonation console for that extra point.
Yep.
Good old new crises.
Good call out. Yep. So we're looking at, 8-ish VPs, technically like 10 if both players are scoring that extra point of points here. So one of the cooler things I've seen with scientific samples is if you do actually only pick up one of them, but you make sure that you're standing on the point, usually you can kind of rubber band it back and forth a little bit extra, but I don't think we'll be seeing that.
Yeah, it's always been so interesting to watch. And like, think of Isaac's YouTube videos, for example, where it's just like he has one of the he has what, like 3 of the points, and it's not within 2 for all of them. The other person has just one, and it just keeps it so close.
Yes.
It's a big factor I always forget about. Okay, so
Oh,
Jugs
yes.
is walking. Jugs is gaining power. I believe he's gonna double walk. He's not within 2, is he?
It
Oh,
looks
he's
like he's
sliding.
pushing. Yeah, he's gonna do the power
This
slide
Jugs
right through
does
that tower.
destroy 3. Wow.
Yep. So he'll give Shang-Chi just a little kiss on the cheek, little mwah. Deal a damage, and now he will throw a big 8-die attack into Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi will get his blanks here at least, so very big hit coming in
Wham.
from that Juggernaut. So looks like we're sending a casual 7. Shang-Chi is blocking 2 and will take 5.
Takes 4 because that's all he has left.
Oh, 4 is all he has left. Even better. So yeah, Jugs will.
First attack of the game, sending 7.
Yep.
God dang.
Jugs should be on a. Oh, he immediately picks up the sample. Never mind. I was gonna say it looks
Yep.
like Jugs might need an extra power, but yeah, that is a big Juggernaut swing. So if I was in Nassie's shoes, yeah, I think it's time to maybe try to get a little bit of the engine going on this side of the map, understanding that Juggernaut is going to be in a very dominant position.
So Wong's gonna pass a power to, looks like, to Namor and
Mhm.
get that charge online for that double tap.
Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, you want to be potentially double tapping this guy. Just remember that with it being convocation, he's probably going to get to bump away,
Ooh,
and
he
because
is
you have
just
to.
walking.
Okay, interesting. It doesn't
Namor
look
does
like
not get onto the
Nasse.
point, but he'll
Yeah,
be able to
not
do
on the
this. He'll be
point.
able to do the swim, which
Mhm.
honestly, if he swims towards him a little bit, he will be able to block that bump onto the point.
Okay, very big hit coming in from Nasse as well.
Hot
We've got 2
diggity damn.
crits. And we are blocking 1, 2 on Taskmaster. Does Taskmaster count blanks? He
Yes, within 2.
does count blanks. So
So
he's
another
blocking
7
2.
on 2.
Another 7 blocks 2, takes 5.
Okay, takes 5 in a stagger.
Oh, does not get staggered because that is on the charge
Oh yeah, it was
actually.
just a walk.
Yep,
Oof.
just a
Oof.
nice
Alive
cute
on
walk.
1.
We'll see if Nasse remembers the advanced towards. It looks like he does. Though
Oh boy.
technically before damage, this is one of those where as long as you're not doing like some goofiness, you should be all good. But yeah,
Yeah, same,
should be
different.
able to walk a little bit closer and
Oh, this is
potentially
a big
even.
one because he will be able to cause the
Mhm.
drop. Yep.
Yep. So
I
it's.
don't believe Schmidt can bump out of 3.
I doubt he can actually. So it looks like Nassie's going to get on the point too. So Schmid can't bump onto the extra, or even if he did, it wouldn't matter. But yeah. So either we will see Nasse get his extract back, I guess, just on the other side of the map, or we will see Taskmaster just die.
Hell of a round 1 trade.
Yep. I mean, look, when you're running the cool stuff, so I mean, technically speaking, we would always
Oh,
we would
he's getting
potentially also
counterattacked.
see. Yep.
No, he's not.
And
Yes,
we
he is.
we might see we should see a hex, potentially if he wants to really get the punishment rolling.
Sending 1 damage in
Uh,
return.
yep, sending 1 in return.
Will
Let's
he
see
use
if
the
the leadership
console?
trigger is remembered. I don't think Schmid can get out of there. I think the best he can really do is try to control it. Hi, Vodka. How are you doing? Hi, Brady as well. Yep, so Schmid will not elect to die. He will just let Namor take the extract. And now, honestly, Namor's in a fairly safe position as well. I guess. Yeah, it looks like we'll probably see.
Oh, Namor Dobston. Ooh, oh wait, okay, never mind. You just walked through the thing.
Yep,
So Wong's looking to walk up and just heal.
heal. Yeah, I would imagine we're gonna see a walk heal potentially. Because I don't think Zemo quite makes it there. I mean, he can walk, maybe charge, but I think that Namor's in a very safe position. Excuse me while I take a drink. Um,
Welcome, welcome all. Okay, so Magic's gonna take that home point. That's what he's
Mhm.
eyeing up right now.
which I mean that makes a lot of sense to me. Magic is very mobile. She doesn't really need to go earn her extract anymore, especially with the one punch haymaker into Shang-Chi. I'm like morbidly curious. I'm gonna go look up the likelihood that what is that, an 8 die into 4 count blanks needs to deal 4 damage. Uh that was just about a 20% chance for Juggernaut to get that punch through.
Whack.
Hmm.
Just peeking over at the Toast versus Shane game that Chewy is streaming. It is in round 3. Toast is up 10-8.
Hmm.
There's a lot of content going on tonight, guys. Make sure you have that multi-stream going.
Yes, please support all of the wonderful streamers. I know we've said it earlier, but you're going to probably hear us say it at least once around for the remainder of the stream. Um, so yeah, looks like we saw Wong move up, make a power, and pass a power over to Zemo. So Zemo now has 2 power, which means I think walk charge into anyone who decides to get too close is kind of online. He gets to the other side of Wong. Oh yeah, so he can walk charge into Namor and get a punch off, which is perfectly fine. I don't like hate that play. It's you just got to be careful of the Doctor Strange walk up, shoot you, and push you off the point, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And as of right now, both players are technically scoring the extra VP from the extract. And yeah, this is a very interesting opening for sure.
100%.
That's also a really good one, going just with Strange go forward, punch the Juggernaut off the point, which does then deny that early
Yeah,
VP.
I'm gonna
But
be honest here. Like,
Juggernaut can stop that with his helmet,
do
can't
you
he?
pick up the
Or is it just
home?
mystic attacks?
Do you pick up the home sample with Strange?
Um, you definitely can. I mean, I don't think it hurts too terribly bad.
It hurts his
Um,
movement because I don't believe
mhm,
he'll be able to reach.
yeah, it would be very tight on that to be able to reach. Like a medium base with a range 4 move tool. I can't remember exactly how far out it reaches, but it's a fairly solid distance.
Nasse will be opening with
But 10
priority, I believe.
inches. Nasse should have priority,
Yeah, he'll be
correct.
opening with priority. So
Important, I think, to start reeling that because while Juggernaut can stop advances and pushes
on Mystic.
on Mystic attacks, Doctor Strange notably shoots energy style. And you definitely want to get the hex on him, especially after that big first punch.
Yeah, I think a
Getting
big
the
thing
hex
here
on
will be
him.
remembering those hexes.
Yep. Getting the hex on him, getting the hex onto Zemo seems very important early on. Just to slow those crit trains down. So it looks like we're gonna see a walk pick up with Wong.
Walk, pick up, meditate. Good
Yep,
enough.
walk, pick up, meditate. Perfectly good activation there. Yep, the hex is guaranteed. That is true. So I really think that that's what we'll probably end up seeing from Nasse. And I would imagine that it's kind of likely maybe that Zemo we end up seeing kind of maybe we'll see magic rotate to that point just to kind of maybe stop it. You could see a little bit of a body block potentially,
Yeah.
to at least control the angle.
It's like if he does take the jugs off of that point, he'll push him back out of the 2, which will take away that extra point.
Exactly. Yep. So yeah, we'll see Magic walk here, pick up a sample, and be perfectly happy with that. Um, Now maybe we'll see Magic. Wonder what Schmid is measuring for here. Probably just to see if he can shoot someone with Magic's energy gun. Does she have
Yeah,
an energy gun at range
she
4?
does have the range 4 energy gun that can apply a hex on a crit wild. He's eyeing up which side it's going to be most effective on and trying to make sure he stays within 2 for that extra point.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
I
I mean,
think
I don't
he.
mind I like the option of targeting her towards Shang
Mm-hmm.
because he doesn't like range 4. And
Yep,
Zemo
he
can
does
definitely
not.
do the walk charge and be effective into Namor.
Mm-hmm.
Brady,
Uh,
I'm just saying Nassy's Wong just because right now he has the extra defense because
mhm.
there's a Doctor Strange on that side of the board. 100% believing in that.
Yep. I think Wong being the assistant for Nasse here is probably a little bit better. We're talking marginally better um, than Convo Wong, especially because Convo Wong, notably not the leader for Schmid here, which I think is pure cowardice. Have to call out Schmid, pure coward, not making his two threat the leader. For shame, sir, for shame. Um, So yeah, it looks like we'll probably see the Doctor Strange walk forward. I really want to see him shoot that guy in his face, get him off the point to at least stop that extra BP. This attack will hex him automatically if he remembers. Um, and it will pierce on a shield actually. So I do see a shield over for Nasse. We're seeing 3 with a pierce.
Do you greed the
I would not
situation?
agree. No,
Nope,
you
he
have a
takes it.
beautiful shot. Yeah. We do see the reduction from Juggernaut though. So Jugs will only end up taking 2. Gains his power. Really hoping we see that Hex come out. Yes.
Yep, he hexes
Hexen.
and he will push.
Hexen real good. Hey, Ron Wick, first time in chat, not so subtle with the Schmid shade. Look, I give the Meatmen all of the shade they deserve and desire. I will also say Schmid got me a book for our incoming baby, so like it is hopefully understood to be in good fun. Um, so I do appreciate Schmid, even though he definitely needs to get some shade most of the time.
And
So
with
we
the
will see the
convo
bump
bump,
here.
that takes him back in.
Hmm.
Damn convocation.
So that damn helmet wizard him, but at least we do see that Hex coming out. Hex is very important. Damn, Schmid remembered the leadership. We do have a buddy who
That was for
plays.
Nasse.
Uh, I don't know if that was. I think Brady, were you referring to Nasse remembering the leadership or Schmid remembering his leadership? Keep a one eye on one of my monitors, Nasse. Oh yeah, no, remembering that's super important for Nasse. Hexing that big dumb helmet boy, very important.
Seeing the Zemo charge.
Yep, seeing Zemo charge.
Zemo
So we're looking
whacking
at
Namor.
5 die, reroll 1 into 4, reroll 1. Uh, Hopefully not as pillow fisted or not as intensive as the first attack. So far we're blocking 2, sending 2. Nasse gets his defensive reroll, so sending 3, blocking 2. So we'll see how Nasse's reroll comes in. Hopefully he blocks it. Yeah, I was gonna say if he blocks it, he doesn't get pinged by the point as well, which would be very, very important just to
Takes a
keep
bleed.
things nice and level.
All
So
right, current
VPs
board
wise,
state. Yep, Namor and Wong on Nassy's side holding objectives, both within 2 of the secures to get that extra point. Schmid's side
Mhm.
just Juggernaut within 2 of the north side deadline. So
Yep,
we should be seeing a 4-4.
4-4. Yep. Essentially both not touching that north deadline, both tying the bottom deadline. Nasse with priority. This is where things are going to be important. I do really, really think.
Oh no, sorry. Magic is also carrying. It's just not showing up on her thing.
Yep. Oh, that's true. That is true. We do have long card magic, and it looks like it's sitting on top of the leadership card. Thank you, Schmid. Tasky should be hexed, but because it is a May trigger, he is not hexed.
Very valid.
So, while the attack did damage, the attack did hit. That trigger was missed, which is
Ooh, we could
unfortunate.
see a Namor spender into Zemo for that 1 point in the push to take out
Mhm.
Task. And then
That
do
would
you
be pretty cool.
charge into? I mean, do you start by the charging into Zemo? What? Or
Um,
or do you start with Shang-Chi and hopefully not so he doesn't die?
I think the statistical anomaly of Shang-Chi dying to just a wild juggernaut attack again is pretty low, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I would be looking at the Namor play of, punch Zemo, choose the version that's going to ping that damage and push everyone, and then you could even charge onto the point at that stage. Maybe potentially stagger Zemo and hex Zemo at the same time. Pick up a lot of good action, I don't know if efficiency is going to be the right word there, but picking up a lot of that action efficiency is what I'm going to say, in stopping Zemo from getting to just run all over the board.
And it's the hope here with the first Namor attack, the spender, he would be able to get the hex off onto Zemo.
Yeah, correct. That is a good call.
Sorry, the madman
Uh,
is thinking of a different line.
he is thinking of diving into magic. So I believe this is only a one hold. Looks like we will be seeing the charge into magic. I'm sorry. This is Imperious Rex into magic.
Imperious
We're
Rex.
fools. Yep, we're fools and we're bad. So this I don't actually hate this as a play. I think this is actually kind of a good. It's an interesting line for sure. I could have even seen this being like doing the Z mode potential line into this. So far magic blocking 1, sending 2 from Nasse before reroll comes in.
Just two.
So 2 in a stagger, or 1 in the stagger after blocking is all said and done.
It's gonna
And
swim
then,
onto the point.
yep, swims onto the point. So hex and a stagger. If he, yep,
Magic's
looks
not
like he
immune to
will.
hex. Wow.
Notably, only immune to incinerate.
Does he remember the swim? Does
Uh,
he take the swim?
I hope so. Like, and this also kind of means Zemo has a bit of a lazy turn or a bit of a lame turn even. If he, because what Nasse could do here is he could, swim onto the point. He could now do a spender into magic, make her drop the extract, and then, even hiding a little bit behind magic potentially, so Jugs can't just push into him. I do kind of like that. It's a good general angle there. So, yeah, looks like we will be seeing that spender into magic. Let's see what version he picks. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in. So, like Swarm of Crabs is fine, but I don't think you can hold. Yeah, you can only hold one sample. So Swarm of Crabs might not be the way to go. It might just be better to maybe actually a Wave of Turtles would be kind of cool here because then he could interact for free with the point.
Valid.
So
And
doing
that
Wave of
interaction
Turtle,
does eat up the one interaction per secure kind of thing, right? So he
uh,
wouldn't be able to use it again.
I believe so because you're only able to interact with a point once per round. I don't think it or once per turn, per character. So I don't think it will let him interact twice here. But I mean, hey, it's power efficient to do that version.
Makes sense.
Because you
Still,
could also end up in a situation where Magic does not actually get a choice. She has to drop the sample, and then making it so because Juggernaut can't pick it up, Wong can, but making Wong even walk instead of healing right away is kind of a good option.
it's just a very interesting line for sure. Because
Mhm.
like now Tasky on one could just hang out at that detonation console to the south if he needs to. Zemo is going to be able to rotate wherever with I'm a Baron.
Mhm. That is true. Yeah, we could easily see a Baron charge round 2 opening from Schmid. I mean, if Tasky decides that he wants to stand on that far one, we could also easily see a Doctor Strange walk forward, shoot Taskmaster in his Taskmaster based mouth. 1 damage doesn't seem too much of an ask there, but looks like we will see it, and we'll find out after it's all said and done what version he picked. Fortunately, it does not look like we will get that knowledge now.
There is a sack available. Yep, we're seeing the sacrifice.
Yep. So sacking into Wong.
So that makes me think he picked the option to make it drop things.
Mm-hmm. I could see it just to also protect magic, because it is a 7-die attack reroll 1. You are hexed. Wong blocking none. 1 crit coming in. Does not convert, but we do still have a reroll here. So Wong might die.
It'll leave him alive on Wong.
If it leaves... Okay, so Wong will be up on 1.
Ooh, wow. Round 1. 2 big hits, and now we're getting some MCP special.
Yep. We're all going to even... Yeah, so he did pick Wave of Turtles to interact for free. So we will be seeing an extra damage and an extra power being sent over to magic. And technically speaking, he does get an extra advance short off of that. So he could potentially have gone off of that point a little away. But I imagine we're going to see some Doctor Strange walk and punches this round to finish up some of these very low characters. 2 models on 1 is a very precarious place to be in. But Nasse is looking at a potential of like maybe 3 damage from this objective if Schmid decides to rotate and just start pinging.
Okay, he's debating the bump, or what's this? Oh, the Strange Spender is online.
Yes, it is.
So he did interact for free, and now he's going to see the move. Oh, he's checking out the boost options. So the Strange will be able to walk
And
up
healing.
and give up the healing.
Boosting
okay.
and healing.
Okay. Now Wong
And
backing
Nasse
the heck up.
should be taking bleed at the end of this activation.
He did take the bleed. He's up to 2 out of 7 now. He's Mystic warding the point. Interesting. Okay. Now
That's
Namor
actually
can't be pinged.
Let me read Mystic Ward here.
Just turns off the point.
Interesting. So, notably, from my reading quickly of Mystic Ward and of scientific samples, Nasse would still get the bonus VP here, even though he is not getting a VP from that thing, because it doesn't say contesting. It just says within 2 of 1 or more secure objective tokens for samples.
Makes sense.
So it's still a token. Very interesting. That is a very interesting line for sure. I like that. Nasse, when you watch this back, I like that.
Snaps and
Or
claps.
if you watch this back.
All right, so Schmid has options here. Wong is going to heal himself and then remove these. No, he removes the damage from magic. Okay.
Yep.
He has the option of removing the stagger.
Heals himself and heals magic.
Important to note, Shang-Chi does have the option to... Okay, he's looking at the walk charge. It's like you have the option, the availability here to, if you get the trigger right, stagger and then activate Juggernaut. Whose helmet specifically reads, cannot be pushed by enemy attacks or superpowers, so he could not be moved by Shang-Chi.
Correct.
Unless Wild Goose leaves the flock comes into play.
I agree with you, Brady. I also hope this Shugs has to go taste some goose flocks. Taste them, geese. So, an interesting line could also just be, because I think you do have to do the charge into Juggernaut because of the bump. You don't want to just attack where you're standing if you want to go for that dim mock.
Oh, yeah. But with a large base, will that get him far enough away unless you're base to base?
I think if you're base to base, you should be fine, if I remember correctly, because you're moving range 1, you have a large base. If you know in the chat, let me know. But I also think, if I remember correctly, no, this side does not have the advance after attack, and even if it did, wouldn't matter because you stack them differently.
So I
Looks like we
believe we
might be
saw a
going
pass.
Wong hunting.
Yeah, if Strange leaves Wong unattended, Zemo is definitely charging his butt.
Mm-hmm. Giving Wong just a little kiss on the
Yep,
cheek.
100% a pass. So Taskmaster might just walk and throw something at him, just for a kind of another pass. Yep, Tasky
So
is
we'll
walking.
see Task walk to there, throwing a shield. So his shield does bounce. It does not let you benefit from cover, and it does in fact gain him 1 power. So that's pretty cool. He did boost Wong's dice, so Wong has a casual 6 defense dice here.
Jeez. 4 into 3. Wong will take a damage.
No ricochet. It's like Wong will heal and pass a power maybe over to Strange. Wong heals, he meditates, and we'll see if he passes that. I mean, I think I would be
Nope.
looking to pass that power.
He'll
Nope,
pass.
just decides to hold it. Okay, perfectly fine. Maybe he's looking for a next round pentagram.
Ooh, yeah, interesting
Potentially.
call out. I forget about that. Pentagrams is 3. I mean, yep, no, that would make sense.
It makes it so he's got it online no matter what. So it looks
Magic.
like we're seeing magic into names.
We got
Magic
3
sending
Mystic with a
3.
Pierce into just 1 so far.
Just 1 so far, but we do get that reroll. So maybe he can resist a little bit more. No, so he will take the full 3.
Might have
Magic
to be
fits.
spending 2 to teleport.
I don't quite know if magic fits there. Like zoomed in real far.
Yeah, it's like you might as well spend the 2.
Yeah, you might as well spend the 2 just to guarantee it, because if you don't, you're stuck where you're standing. But if magic spends the 2, oh, he's got long magic. Jeez, Schmid.
Yeah, she's normal on my end.
I see long.
My client.
Mad at Schmid for having
If she
long
spends
magic.
2, she'll have her spender online next round if she gets the chance to use it.
But it looks like if he bumps 2, he might be blocking a Zemo charge.
I don't think so. I think that 2 goes far enough. Yeah, if he's tucked
think
in
the
there
2 goes
real
far enough?
nice.
All right. So she spends 2. And she is dazed. Nope, you can no takesies backsies, Schmid.
Oof, poor
And she was
non-Midnight Sun Strange. That bump would fix it right there.
he Your privilege is showing, Cole. Welcome to any new chatters, new followers. We are looking at a Convocation and Defenders game. Just as a quick board state update, we have had 2 activations come out from Nasse's Defenders here. Namor is sitting, hi Crumstal, sitting over here on the eastern point, so Schmid's home deadline, and has Hexed Magic is holding one of these samples and is just kind of hanging out. Magic's also standing over there with Namor, and that point has actually been Mystic Warded, so while none of them will score it, if you are within 2, you are still getting that extra VP potentially. And it looks like we will be seeing a Doctor Strange walk and heal.
Walk, heal, and shoot someone.
I would imagine walk, heal, shoot magic. Because
yeah.
I think Schmid's intention was to stay as close to that point with magic as humanly possible, so the bump gets him back.
Yep.
At least I think. I'm not sure if the bump will get him back, but I think the more important thing doing here is doing the heal off of Doctor Strange. That heal
Taking
is
Namor back
super
down to
important.
2 will be huge.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
Because then you know Zemo is going to be charging at him.
Yep, you know Zemo's going to be coming in hot. You don't have much to really stop that from happening. Still within 3 of Wong. I'm guessing that's the range to give him his bonus dice.
Yep. Oh, is he
And it
attacking
looks like
Jugs?
we might be punching Juggernaut. Okay.
Okay.
So Jug is hexed. So no crits over here from Big Daddy J. So far 1 crit, but we do have a Pierce coming out. No blocks.
You definitely reroll. You do the Eye of Agamotto here.
Yeah. I think you
You
I don't know. You're getting
reduce.
2 power, so a big spike. Good call out in the chat there, Crunstall. Building power. Oh,
No extra power, but that
Schmid forces Schmid to spend 1 to reduce by 1. Otherwise, he just loses Juggernaut. Now you've got
crazy.
a whole stash of power. What an Eye of Agamotto there.
That was one hell of a reroll. He's now getting the push off.
And now you absolutely can get Juggernaut off the
You
point.
want to get him farther away.
I think you want to get him as far as humanly possible away. I don't think he gets on the point. But the thing is, he's going to be able to push himself 3 times. Juggernaut is going wherever he wants, folks.
He's going to be able to push himself 3 times. He's going to be able to do 3 guaranteed. Oh, it's only once per turn for the damage. Never mind.
Once per turn for the...
Talked myself up and then back down.
Once per turn per character. So he can only deal like 1 to Shang, but if he does 1 to Shang, walks, does 1 to Doctor Strange, and then he starts to push into Namor, he could probably get all 3 of them. I don't know how much benefit that will give. But man, what a reroll.
Very spicy.
Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna see
Shang-Chi.
Yep, Shang-Chi's gonna go ahead and get to kiss the edge of the board here, which makes a lot of sense in all honesty. Shang-Chi's basically the last real, or is the last active model from Nasse's side, so controlling the benefit of his activation is very important here.
Throwing him walking, and sliding away as far as he wants to go.
I imagine we're gonna see like a slide into him, throw him, because you want to get that damage. That damage this turn is going to start to pay dividends later on in the game if that Shang does not get to heal. Wow. I'm like in awe of that reroll, if I'm being honest. That was such a sick reroll.
Very good.
You know how much I love my magic math rocks clicking and clacking together.
Cranking a 1 to a 6 real fast is just... It works. That's it. Like Uncle Zach always says, just roll different. Roll normal.
Just roll normal, Zach says. Uncle Zach's school of just roll normal. So yeah, we'll see that damage onto Shang-Chi. I think that we will be seeing the Do You Know Who I Am? Unless we're going to see him.
And then he's going to approach Wong menacingly. Oh no, he's just going to throw shit
Maybe
at Wong.
We'll see the Do You Know Who I Am throwing the truck at Shang-Chi to force the brace, potentially. So yeah, giving a little kiss to Wong. Just a little smooch. Just a little kiss kiss on the cheek. Mwah. And now we are punching Wong. So we saw push, walk, push, punch.
Okay.
4 successes coming in from Schmid.
Boosted
Looks like
Wong.
we saw boosted Wong, and Wong is blocking 2. So potentially taking or only taking 2 here, but he will get pushed off this point into the Zemo blender.
Which would leave him. I mean, he got hit by the ping damage. Jugs could ping into him again and take him out.
Only once per turn.
God damn,
Per
I'm slow.
You're good. I don't know if Jugs can. I mean, Jugs can slide past that. It's definitely possible.
Just about the angle. Ending up.
The angle might be a bit tight, but I mean, I think that if you look at the way the tool is positioned, he's going to be all good. Yeah, Hex making Juggernaut big sad right there. Do have to go. Yeah, I was gonna say he did go the full length of the tool there, and then we should see the damage kind of start ticking up on Wong here. Yep. So 3 damage onto
And
Wong.
Juggernaut could use the detonation console. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Wong has to choose to drop the thing or die.
I definitely think Wong.
I mean, just drop the thing, then you're gonna die no matter what.
I think you drop the thing, because then at least Zemo has to choose to come into you. Either way, Schmid gets what he wants here is the downside.
Why not both indeed?
Why not both indeed? So we'll definitely be seeing Zemo, because it looks like we're gonna be dropping here. And I think we're gonna end up seeing Zemo just picking it up and potentially backing up and hanging out on that point, because that will actually give Schmid the VP advantage here. He pinged it more, meaning he really wants the damage.
Interesting that he's holding on to "Do You Know Who I Am" still, like not throwing Shang into oblivion.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just making sure that he had the power to do everything he wanted here. So yeah, we'll see that drop just right on the Taskmaster. I imagine we will see, because like right now Shang-Chi's not contributing as much as I'm sure he would like to. 1 damage into a Hex Juggernaut is not that big of an ask.
As long as you choose physical.
Yep, please choose that physical. Make it physical. Because now you see, if he keeps that "Do you know who I am," he can then "Do you know who I am" into Shang next round. So yeah, we'll see the what is this one called? Hidden Flower Under the Leaves. So this is Shang's charge into his 10,000 shape strikes. I'm assuming we're gonna see the physical version come out, just because you probably don't want even the hexed Jugs to be able to do that.
Mathematically speaking, 5 is bigger than 4.
Stop the presses. Cole's onto something here, folks. So yeah, here we go. We will see the physical, punching him physical style. So Schmid does need kind of a large block, and he's got kind of a large one to start with. We're looking at a block of 3.
3 to 3.
3-3. So doesn't even need the. Goodness gracious.
And he's healing
Now
himself afterwards
yeah, I
because
was gonna
it's a
say we should
special
be
ability.
seeing the cleansing strike here just to heal that 1 off of Mr. Shangathan Chi.
What a model.
And you can't even ping him with the point, because Juggernaut can reduce that damage.
Just refunding the power.
Yep, just refunds the power.
Doing it to make him do it. Yep.
Yep, doing it to make him do it. I mean, it's 1 less power on Shang-Chi, so you kind of do run into the situation of now he's on 3 power. Or he should be on.
I think Schmid doesn't have the take back of just realizing, oh yeah,
Yep.
that's not going to affect anything.
Yep. So Schmid lets him take that back, which is perfectly understandable. Because if he does not pay for it, that does mean he can technically punch, pray for the stagger onto Juggernaut, and if that doesn't kill him next round, go for the dim mock.
Yep.
You really want to try to keep that 5 power threshold open.
Okay, now Zemo gets to
Um,
do stuff.
Yep, Zemo gets to do stuff. Zemo's targets are not as good as I would be hoping if I was the Zemo here. Uh, Going into Schmid is good like that. I agree. While we do give Schmid a lot of quite deserved shade, Schmid is definitely a gracious enough opponent to say, "Hey, like this is exactly what's gonna do," and say, "Just take it back," because Schmid also does not want to win that way. Is another good way to put it.
Interesting to see here. We're looking at the difference of if he leaves that point on the ground, he's still scoring 5.
Mm-hmm.
And it could put Zemo somewhere else. I don't even know.
So a pretty solid line here, in my opinion, anyways, would be going and picking it up with Zemo, and then even just walking onto the point where Juggernaut is standing. Well, yes, you're gonna get Shang-Chi punched. You're then scoring 1, 2,
Jugs is already
3,
winning that
4.
out because Shang is
Mm-hmm.
injured. Okay.
That is true. Never mind. I lied.
The shame Zemo can't like make it all the way to the top point and make that a 7 score.
Oof. That would be rough. That would be rough.
But we're already
Uh,
seeing it's going to be 2 to 6.
um. Yep. Namor will score 2. Schmid will score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Zemo walks up and smacks Wongathan.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing a weak hit 1 into 1. Strange boosted it
1 into
again.
1 Strange did boost.
Strange loves his Wongers.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 2 goes. The 2, so the 1 goes through.
Die. Dead Wong. All right. Let's see if maybe Street Smarts will end up coming out during this power phase as well as pentagrams.
I don't know if that would be useful right now because Jugs is the only one who can push people around.
Jugs can throw as well
Ah,
because it's pushed, advanced, or thrown.
that card is feels weird as someone who's never played it. Taking that damage,
I
it has really it. There was a time when Ian used it against me and I couldn't throw his Hulk with I Hulk, and that was big. That was big rough. So it does a lot, but
mhm.
will it do?
So it looks like we will probably see pentagrams come out here, and I think that Nasse is kind of, from my understanding of just chatting with Nasse and seeing Nasse speak a little bit here and there in the various discords, um, he's rather new to the pentagrams, and I'll be honest with you, I've played this type of card all of 3 times in my time of playing MCP. I've played the Black Bifrost twice and pentagrams once. This is one of those big brain cards, so he might be able to save his Namor if he does this correctly, and potentially just like have too many cooks, so to speak, on the exit point to allow a good portal through from any of these people.
Hmm.
But I imagine we'll see pentagrams come out because if it's not now with Wong, then you're really not going to get it off. So it looks like Magic would probably be able to spend 2 and interact with it. So you really don't want her to be able just to poop herself through. Uh, Same with Juggernaut, honestly. Yep. So we'll see it get played here. So we'll place the first one, and Mystic Ward is gone. The good news for Nasse is at least one of the big workhorse models in Juggernaut will be on the other side of that portal potentially, meaning Namor can easily uh punch, interact with it, come out and charge into a Juggernaut here and try to secure that kill. Okay, so a little bit of an adjustment on the first portal placement, which makes sense. And then we'll place the other one, range 5.
Interesting
some of my
spot.
favorite fun tech, quote unquote fun tech with this is if you're in a defender's mirror and you both have pentagrams, they count as the same set of portals for all of them. So you can essentially just start playing a different secure game.
So fun.
Yep.
Okay, so one command for the portals. Is anyone going to spend for street smarts?
Let's see. All right, looks like
Shang's
we're gonna
starting.
start with Shang. Punching him physical style again. Sending 3. Blocking 2, but
Ooh.
no crits, but he can still reduce 1 and not take it. That is really, really rough, and we don't see the stagger either. I really think you have to. You almost have to just punch him with the dim mock to try to get the daze.
But you have no power to pick up.
You have no power to pick up then, so it's really sketchy because I think you almost need this daze here. You cannot let this juggernaut potentially throw your Shang-Chi away and then shift or even worse, push into this portal and just zoot scoot away forever. So punching him again, physical style, this is the builder. Oh, much bigger hit from Nasse. We're looking
Wow.
at 3 successes with 2 crits, so that will deal the requisite 1 damage to take out this big hex dumb boy. Which will be good. That'll be good for Nasse. He'll be able to, immediately spend that power, pick that up on Shangath and Chi.
Yeah, because you
Your
can't do
hammer
your
ready,
move,
Nasse.
so it might as well.
Nope. Yep, there is no move on this side. So now we're in a bit of a different situation, a
And I
bit of a different
believe,
pickle.
I don't know if I think Shang might be still within that 3 of Strange. He's kind of where Wong was.
Yep, he's almost certainly within that 3 of range from what I can tell. So 3 into... Oh, he's out.
Spicy.
So he does not get the bonus dice, which is kind of big.
Namor should be in because he was placed
Namor
there.
is in.
Okay.
Yeah, Namor is in. He got the... Or maybe he's not. Maybe he was just slightly out when he did that, but I'm pretty sure he placed that range 3 when he walked up last round. So that will help with the scoring situation. You definitely need to make sure you're maintaining scoring parity here because it does not take a lot to score 6 VPs on this crisis setup with how things are currently stacked. All right, let's see what Schmid does to get himself out of this pickle. We've got Shitbag Wong, Zemo, Magic, and 1 HP Taskmaster. Welcome everyone. We're in round 3 here. If you don't know, there are a bunch of other streams going on. I believe that we should be seeing the nobility stream rolling as well. So if you don't know, there is a way to watch all of these streams at once. I know Cole mentioned it earlier, and I just for the life of me can't remember the twitchtheater.tv. You can do a multi-stream. You can support all of these wonderful streamers. And then as a good reminder, all of these streams will be uploaded for the most part to YouTube. I think every content creator does upload to YouTube, and they will be compiled in a large playlist. I think we will have a grand total of about 12 streams this week. So you have oodles and oodles and oodles of MCP content to consume.
Just the way we need it.
Yes, so if you're ever wondering, man, what would this guy do into this guy? You honestly might have the answer within this team event.
And yeah, with this team event, we're going to get a really good showing of a lot of different factions.
Oh, yes, especially with the restrictions. So if you don't know, it is singleton crisis, meaning every team can only play one of the crisis in the pack, so you can't have overlaps. Like not every team can run intrusions. And it is also singleton characters, making some of the rosters a little bit harder to complete. You have a lot more unique splashes and unique team compositions that should come out of it. It is only a 3-wide team, so we are doing best of threes for this. Looks like we are seeing a Zemo Master Swordsman into Wong.
Strange is boosting Wong.
Yep, Strange is now out of power, so we're probably going to see an early Strange activation potentially, and if not, Strange is kind of just hanging out there in the middle. Pretty big block coming in from Wong here.
He's already blocking all of what Schmid could get it put into him.
Yep,
Yep.
blocking 3, and Schmid caps out at 3, and he will not get the bleed. So no refund in power there, right?
Correct. He has the skull, so he just gets the 1 power from that. These are good old
Why does he get a
samples.
Oh, samples. I was like trying to figure out why does he get a power from his skull? It's samples. Fun fact, everyone. Reading the crisis does explain the crisis.
Important thing here too is he does have I am a Baron after all to turn on the charge
Oh,
and rerolls.
maybe he didn't do the Master Swordsman. Maybe it was a spender because he did only. No, there's only 5 dice.
Yep.
There's only 5 dice, so he didn't, and he doesn't have money for spender here. I think we're probably gonna see a rinse and repeat.
With no rerolls.
Unless he's going to Baron after all here. Yep,
There he
we'll see
goes.
Baron, so he'll get 3 power. So maybe we'll see the Master Swordsman
Spender
spender.
Master Swordsman. This
Yep.
is good because it'll let him rotate back around to the backside of the point afterwards.
Mm-hmm. I love how Schmid is trying to ping Zemo, but he's pinging the cargo.
I thought that was getting thrown for a second. I was really confused. Oh, Wong is going down.
That is really unfortunate. So Wong is blocking 2.
Another casual
taking
7.
A casual 7. So he'll take 4 and he'll die. He'll just die. So Wong is off the table. We see Zemo just kind of casually scoot back to his point.
Hidden behind the size 3 cargo.
Yep. Hidden behind that size 3 cargo, so now Strange can't shoot him. And I wonder if Namor can actually charge and hit him from that distance. I bet that's what we're gonna see Nasse start looking at.
Wong, more like
Indeed,
Gong.
Wong more like Gong. He dead. He gone. Very precarious situation right now for Nasse, but I do think there are some solid lines here to scrounge up some good VPs.
Charge Zemo, then use the auto damaging part of the spender.
Mm-hmm.
Octopus grasp, yeah.
Yep, give him the old grasp. So it looks like he's trying to ping.
He's hitting magic.
I think he's interacting with the point to try to ping magic. Because he did spend 1 power. Schmid's choosing to drop it.
Not
Which,
a bad
I mean,
choice.
that makes a lot of sense. It's, what is, because Nasse can't pick it up because these are only a 1, a 1, you can't pick up multiple, you can't stack it.
Yep, magic will have the power to bump and pick up whatever she wants.
Yep, bump range 1, pick it up, walk back. It does limit what magic can do offensively. I would not want to be putting it by the portal. I think is a bit scary because then magic can instead walk portal or walk pick up portal and then spend 3 and maybe get to that northernmost point. Or even the southern point.
I would
or
say
not the
she'd
southern,
go
the western point.
Yeah, she would go tie out Shang-Chi. She doesn't need to portal if she wants to take the northern one. The walk, bump.
Okay.
So Nasse is pinging again. Interesting. It's a 4 power. It's a spender.
Yeah, so 3 power for the spender.
3
The
power for the
4th power
spender.
that you're seeing is for dropping the thing.
Or he's
Oh,
charging.
maybe that's the charge, yeah. Okay. Oh, I think I see what he's going for here. I think he's gonna try to kill magic potentially. Needs to get
Smack
6
and a hedge
damage
magic.
through. Mm-hmm. So no popping of that crit. Big
Woo!
crits for Nasse here.
One hit, 3
Goodness.
crits.
3 crits, 2 convert.
Sending 6 so far.
Sending 6 so far.
Notable, she can't die. Unless he would go to do a spender into Wong following. Okay, 7 into 2. She takes 5. So now he can spend her Wong and do the auto damage to her and prevent.
Mm-hmm. He
Which
could also choose to pop through this portal and forcibly make Zemo drop the extract too.
I'm thinking you want to use that and leverage killing off one of those 1 health models. I think you'd finish up what you're doing here.
I think so too.
So you
Swim
can
back onto the
swim
point.
back onto the point.
Spender
Yep,
into yep.
100%. Let's hope he sees that line. Taking dazing the Wong so Schmidt can't pick up that. Leaves it open for. I mean, Strange has a harder activation because he doesn't have the power online to
Correct. Yep.
pick up a sample. But
I do wonder if with the bump, magic can get outside of range 2 of Wong though.
these are great questions. Don't think so.
Because I think Schmid is going to try to get outside of range 2 of Namor himself just to prevent it. But yeah, that octopus grasp could really. I think that's in 2. I'm like 99% sure. But last time I said that, I was wrong.
Ooh, he sees
Inside
it.
of 2.
He sees it.
Okay. So magic is hexed. Technically, magic is staggered.
She's
For
about to be
the
super staggered.
was she about to be dead?
Best form
Super
of CC.
duper dead. So yeah, looks like he is going with the line that you just kind of talked about. So we'll see the spender come out into Wong. Was that into Wong? Did he ping Wong?
Yeah, it's got to be Wong.
The 2 is coming off of Wong, so I got to imagine it is. Another huge hit
Nutty.
coming out. So Wong will daze, Magic will daze. Uh, so maybe what's going on here is he's almost tempting that Taskmaster to walk portal, try to pick that up and stand next to him because you don't really have an option now. You would kind of have to take a little bit of a dirtle turn or just walk and try to hope that, Mr. Dr. Professor Strange doesn't just shoot you in the mouth.
Oh, he can.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
he
think
can
he's
walk it on that back point, tie out Shang-Chi, or beat out Shang-Chi for it.
so he can do that, but Strange can then walk, get on the portal, pick up.
He doesn't have
No, he doesn't have any
no
power.
money.
Oh boy, that's right. You can tell that I forgot.
Really getting punished for boosting this Wong defense.
Mhm.
Yes, but I think he definitely would have let him die. Should have let him die there.
I think that it's one of those where the early couple went well, which makes sense, you know. You want to keep, especially when you're 4 wide, if one of your 4 wide is Wong, you want to try to protect him, even if it feels weird. I think, maybe prioritizing getting a little more power is understandable.
Pinging Shang-Chi for a
Um,
damage.
Yep. Not really much you can do there, so um
There's
right
no
now we're
angles for
seeing what?
Strange to see Zemo.
No, there are not.
I mean, I think you
So I think if you wanna
you
you
walk
wanna go for
to the south side of the Mystic Portal. You try to shoot Zemo, gain some power, and then you can portal through and grab that sample if things go really well.
portal through, grab the sample, and end within range 2 of that point that Namor's standing on.
Yep, which then ends you up with 4, 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
Coming back to Schmid's
It's
2, 3.
mm-hmm. Schmid will go 3 here. Very dangerous. And Schmid will wake up with priority, and Schmid's Juggernaut, notably with 5 power already, standing next to a size 4. We do see a brace, so we will most likely see a brace just almost immediately come out there.
Yep, so we're seeing the denial of cover. He walks when he's walking far enough. Very cool.
Yep, make sure you deny that cover. Yeah, he's gonna get a single reroll. I think he also has a 4, if I remember correctly. Zemo's a 3/3/4 because he's got that cute
But
little
this will be an
headband.
energy gun
Oh, that's right. I did the thing where even I thought he shot Mystic style.
on his spender. Okay, so he does end up within the range of the portal. He's within 2 of Zemo. He could see him. We're going to see a 5 dice energy style into Zemo's 3.
Yep.
We're really just looking for a damage and a shield here.
A damage and a shield. Okay, no blocks so far from Schmid. 3 coming in.
You just take it.
So you get 2. You definitely take that. You take that all day.
You get
every
3
day,
through.
I
There's
think.
no potential. Ooh.
There's the Zemo reroll. Gets 3 through. That's really important here.
Wow.
So now I think you hex him, you portal, you pick up.
Got to push.
You end up next to good homie Namor over there. I think you almost want to push him because I think if you push him towards magic on that kind of the angle of the cargo, right? He ends up off the point with Bump potentially.
I think Bump will get him.
You think Bump gets him back here?
Yes. I like the line of going closer to magic because then that potentially leaves him in the range of.
Okay, Bump gets him back there.
Getting shot next turn, that being a threat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you want a portal, take the sample, score your points,
I think
catch back up a little bit.
Portal sample, get some of that rubber banding rolling. But now Schmid's only scoring 2?
Zemo's back on the point. Yeah, he's owning 2 points because Taskmaster, and he'll get the 3, 4
Oh, I didn't think
from
Zemo
the
would get
samples.
back on the actual the console itself. I thought Zemo would be off of the console. So that's me for not doing a scroll and looking.
So we got 3, 4, 5 for Nasse.
So Nasse will go to 11. Schmid will be at 13. This is still anyone's game. With Taskmaster being at 1 and Zemo only being at 2 damage. Are we missing something? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, Schmid does score 4 because of the bonus VP.
Oh yeah.
So Schmid having to only score 2 more VPs here is really, really scary.
Yeah, because
with
Wong and
priority.
Magic can just screw off to that north point to secure something. We're likely just going to see him open up with. Oh, we're seeing
looks like we're getting street smarts.
Street smart. He's wicked smart.
He's wicked smart.
Not
which
unstrange.
makes sense.
Makes sense. I would be very surprised if we don't see the "Do you know how I am" chucking stuff at Shang-Chi to burn that brace, and then if he kills Shang-Chi, he's good to go.
Yep. It looks like we'll see a magic spenderoo.
Ooh, this is a rough one. This is bait. If you spend, this is one of those ones counting each other's skulls. It's kind of a bait to boost.
It's definitely an interesting one. I don't remember. It's one of those where I used to. I mean, you know me. I've looked at the math, but I don't remember the math. So I can't remember how much this actually hurts you versus helps you. Especially with the rerolls, Magic will be able to get quite a little bit of damage through here.
He is considering the Princess Protection on himself. Which, I mean, it's not a bad idea. This is your last chance to spend it. And then it pushes her away. But then her spender is still a range 3. This is going to be rough. Hippie Princess protections himself. Strange is boosting it.
I You want to place probably the max of the range one there, if
Yep.
possible.
Max of the range one, but Magic does have the money to bump Spender.
Yep. Yes, she does. All right, here we go. So we should see, what is it, 5 dice from Nasse, 6 dice from Schmid.
Yep, counting skulls on both sides.
Schmid will, okay, so Schmid's got an additional success from Nasse right now. Is
And
sending
himself
3, 4,
Five,
5,
six.
6
into 0.
into 0 right now, even with a reroll. He will be taking at least 5. So he's gonna take enough to daze. And he will go down. Magic will be able to scoopity scoop that extract off of him. What are we looking at here? Well, he is dazed or KO'd, so no push. What? No, you can place. You can place. From Street Smarts, yep. Okay, so yep. We'll see Namor goes down, he will drop his sample. I'm imagining Schmid's gonna pick it up.
Yep.
And I could see a world where Schmid just walks, places range 3, goes to that north point with magic. It's okay, Schmid. You'll figure out where your guy is.
Yeah, no, getting out of there is not a bad idea. You could also place portal, walk to where Zemer is.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see him, maybe measure out a walk.
'Cause even if you
Walk
do
place.
walk place yourself, you think you're gonna likely be within range of Strange.
Probably. Whoa, too many tools.
Yeah, he's gonna walk towards Zemo's side and just kind of hide behind that cover.
Which makes sense. You want to make sure you're like hugging it really tight. Yeah, Strange can definitely like pop through the portal, punch you once, maybe twice if he's feeling squirrely, but there's a bit of a rough position here, but Nasse can still pull off some magic. Pun intended.
With 2 models into 5.
Yeah. I've seen crazy things happen before. Just gotta get those good attacks off.
He's only gonna have to place himself 2? Yeah.
Yep.
He can still reach you, but he won't be able to see you is the main thing there.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he doesn't even want that smoke. He says, no thank you, Mr. Strange. Places range 3, puts the check mark on. Now we'll see Shang-Chi. Now he should be busting it down Mystic style.
Yep. Oh, he's gonna just start with a dim mock.
Oh! Bold strategery, Cotton.
That's a choice.
Schmid, you do not have 5, you have 2. Because it is a mystic attack, you goofball.
He's putting the power back on. He's doing the basic first.
Yep. You bust it
10,000.
down mystic style. Either way. We see 1 block coming out so far. No crits, no shields. He has not gotten a stagger trigger all game, unfortunately.
I don't know what I did to mess up my stream review, but I have messed up something.
Oh, yes, you have. How did that even happen?
Not a clue.
Hey everyone. We apologize for...
Oh, shift click. Hey, the magic fixes all. It's my first rodeo.
Oh. I didn't even know you could do that.
Ooh, so important thing there. Schmid has bumped out of range of the dim mock.
Yep. Yep, spend the 1, get the cleansing strike. I think you still try to punch
The
Tasky,
angry wiggles.
we've all been there.
Yeah, you punch Tasky. You charge punch Tasky? No, you don't.
I don't think you can quite get onto that point, is the problem. And you can't get into range of anyone else.
Well, I mean, the other option of getting out here is walking to the Mystic Portal, teleporting, but he's dim mocking.
Looks like we're just gonna see a dim mock into Taskmaster. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
10 dice Mystic into 3. You got
All
him.
right. Looks like we're blocking 1, sending 6. I think he's a little dead. And that's Mr. Shangathan Cheetah.
Wong walks.
Mm-hmm.
Wong teleports himself.
Uh-oh.
God bless the escape key. Schmid is doing what he can to close this one out. Out of 4 of Strange, he's going to heal Zemer.
Mm-hmm. I think Schmid correctly identified that his Wong was the weaker of the two and killed Wong early.
Yep. It's looking like Schmid will be able to score his necessary 2 with Juggernaut just being able to walk and throw Shang-Chi.
Mm-hmm.
The Strange will have to walk and shoot someone.
Yep, kind of a situation where there's not a good singular option. Well, he can't throw Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is
Oh, he
street
can
smart.
take the damage, yeah. Oof. That's a...
So I think Schmid basically needs to, or not Schmid, Nasse needs to pop through the portal and shoot Zemo and shoot Magic in such a way.
Strange is out of power.
Oh God.
Keeps happening.
Nasse blocks 1. Schmid sends 3, 4.
For block 1
One
takes
more reroll.
3. 5 blocks 1 takes 4. Which is just turning into, yeah, the more you weaken him, the less likely he is to street smarts it.
Really can't, yeah, after a certain point. Because now Jugs can walk, ping, throw, and at that point, you can't street smart.
Second hit.
Mm-hmm. That will be a dead Shang. All right. I think we'll probably see like a good retribution shoot that stupid Zemo in his mouth here.
Yep. Walk, shoot. If you portal, you can still end up scoring 3. Schmid blocking the world. I have
Jeez.
Agamotto.
It's the inverse of his last time he eyed, which makes me sad. I was really hoping to see it. We're getting the GGs in chat. Let's go ahead and join the players here shortly. Looks like Schmid will just do a quick finish it out, walk, pick it up. Probably push portal. Yep, push portal. Yep.
Or just
Okay.
another walk.
Yeah, or just another walk. That's all true. All right, I'm gonna hop down in there.
Sounds
I will
good.
meet you shortly.
Yeah, good game, buddy. Good game.
Hello, hello. Good game, boys.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Good, good. How
Good,
are you
wow.
both doing after that?
I'm right. That's about.
Get a quick-
It's about.
We were done in under an hour and a half. We're fucking look at us go. I was told
Yeah,
my wife
really?
I'll be home in 3 hours or upstairs in 3 hours.
Hey, if it's
I
any
mean, just 'cause
consolation,
last
Nasse,
night's
he's
game was
whipped.
3
He's whipped
hours.
me faster.
Listen, I'm a reformed man. I take my turns so fast now.
It just
Reformed.
takes
Totally
only
reformed.
running 4
I respect it.
models, trying to kill him instantly. Yeah.
Gotta say,
Mhm.
But yeah,
violent,
I was-
violent start to the game.
Oh yes,
I know, right?
Watching
and then
the-
when he did 5 to task, I was like, hell yeah! And then he did the ping. I was like,
Oh yeah, that's a
Fuck.
thing. And then
Oh,
that Eye of
I like
Agamotto
love
cranking
deadline and I
1 to
hate
6.
deadline. Would say that again?
The Eye of Agamotto
what?
cranking the one damage into 6.
Oh god! And I
That-
took for a second. I thought about recal, and I was like, nah, I'll save it for
Better
when it's
not
like
let him do it
really
twice.
living on one. I was like, okay, I'll save it for when it really like matters, like maybe the next turn or something. Like,
And you never had to use it.
I didn't, but I was prepared to. How about that?
He thought about it.
I did. I thought. You know what? I'll give you credit, Nancy. Well, no, that sounds mean to do that. But one play I really liked yours was Mystic warding the back point when Namor went on it, because I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
yeah.
Wong's gonna heal, ping, Magic's gonna ping, attack, and then you warded it. I'm like, can't even interact with it.
Yeah,
I like
I learned that. I learned that from. I saw somebody else do it, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna steal that shit."
Yep,
Because
you back pocket
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like that.
Thank you.
we-
I was also quite proud of the Namor getting out of dodge over here. I think there maybe was something to be said of like maybe I should have stabbed Taskmaster once and then surfed through him.
We raised the
What I
question
thought
of.
was gonna-
Go ahead, Schmidt.
I
What?
thought you. This is another part with being left on one. I thought you should have spendered Zemo to Octopus kill Taskmaster.
Ooh,
Yeah, Spender
yeah.
Zemo and
No,
then
I
either
would've
charge
had
him or
to-
something.
Well.
I probably would have sacked it to. To be fair, I
To
would have sacked it
Taskmaster.
to Taskmaster to kill him. But
Mhm.
forcing it is really nice.
Yep. Forcing the sack there
Yeah.
is probably just as good.
No, yeah, it's just that none of these nerds had
Points, yeah.
had
Yep.
points on them, yeah. But I probably should have punched Taskmaster to get that one off because there were too many rounds where you got all 5 activations, and that's probably what ended up killing me
I
in
don't
total.
think you ever denied one. Still, turn 3, you denied like 3 of them. But
Well, what I said was still true. Okay, so
yeah, the other thing about this
So take
this
that.
extract is like, yeah, I killed that Wong so fast.
I
Yeah,
know. I thought it was.
we
I thought it
had-
was so clever too.
We had an initial
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
conversation, and we wanted to have. I want to have you both weigh in. I don't have any like deep questions that are popping off the top of my head here.
Okay.
We kind of already mentioned the wave of, or the octopus grass play early on, the early punches. In terms of which Wong is more of a shitbag, a
Oh,
famous term from Schmid. Which
was.
Wong His, I don't know. I think his Wong was cooler than your Wong.
So I think so. This is like the kind of the fact that he had a Wong
Okay.
made it less miserable. But like if he had 4 fighters, which he could, it was hard to do at 16 threat with
Yep.
that side, right?
Very
Like
tight.
the fact that I had a Wong would have been really annoying because I would have kept losing priority and he would have just kept walking and doing nothing. But
Mhm.
I mean, what did his do? Izid healed himself and then died. They were both shitty.
They both
He,
killed
It's
themselves.
it's a weird one where like it feels really cool to go 5 wide, and then like you see a team like this, which is like 3.5 wide if you consider Wong does what he does, and I'm like, ugh, is it worth it not never getting priority? Like, and I don't know,
I was
but
very
can't
interested in the
play.
squad build on
I
that
could
side.
because I could go. It's basically all my threes would have been like Strange and Voodoo if I went like kind of similar to him, except I take Jugs and other Strange, and then he gets fucking Shang. Like I just feel like that's like a worse version of his at that point. Going 4 wide to 4 wide. So I was like, I mean, Zemo's a killer, Magic's a killer, Task can pick up stuff. He didn't have to kill here, but he did his job. If I
Oh
I'll
yes.
say it. I think there's a couple times where what really hurt was like spending all the power on Strange. I don't think it would have saved you in the very end, but like him being on 0 power and like standing here made it so like
yeah.
no one could be attacked. So you're like, okay, well I have to walk. And then even though when you were here you had 0 power, and so you basically have to walk here, do a damage, attack Zemo like you did, which was smart. Try to get me off and get your power, and then come back this way. And so it's you got a lot of power because you were sniping Jugs like a mother.
You can cuss on this stream. It's okay.
Motherfucker, and I was like, oh, when you re-rolled it, I was sitting here like, there's no way he's not gonna roll 6. I thought to myself, at least I can't die because he can only get 6, and I have DR1, and then you rolled 6, and I was like, well, that's not
That's not
what I
okay.
expected. I do think I think if maybe I could have, I did really think about throwing Do You Know How I Am Shang like this way to really just say, okay, you're gonna have to basically walk twice, and that's your turn. You're not. He ended up shitting the bed because he didn't kill Jugs with his 1 attack, which is with DR1 6 versus 4. It's not crazy, considering Strange did 1,000,000 damage. But it's one of those ones where I definitely considered it, and I kept holding it to like. I think maybe even no, I was dazed. So no, I couldn't have done it anyway. That turn. Yeah, do you know like if Strange was ever like hanging out here, I might have tried to throw him back if I got a chance, but he was always like kind of where he needed to be. But it was glad he died. And we did think Nasse did think of a cool interaction, which I think works, which is Street Smarts. You could is it placed? It is placed. Like
No.
you can Street Smarts to stop the Namor place on Prince's protection if you don't want to place near the enemy.
You specifically push advance or throw.
Push advance thrown for Street Smarts.
Oh, it's not.
It's not place.
Oh, you're right. I read it wrong. You're right. Yeah.
We saw we saw you guys pinging it, which like don't get me wrong. If so, would be really really cool actually.
It would be funny, but he was like, I should have did it. I was like, you would have taken the damage. You would have never like actively. You would just killed your Namor faster. Oh man, I was all hyping him up for finding it. I didn't need the I was just jacked up that Namor died. Kept trying, man. I was ready to do that second.
Schmid is a known fish hater.
I hate that guy.
I mean, I do too, unfortunately, but he's just so good in Defenders. I like.
I am glad we got to play a cool teams. I really am like when I put this team out there, I was like, I did think it was good, but I was like, oh yeah, this is the stuff right here. Actually, if it wasn't for like being against Namor and stuff, I actually really like this team as a 5-wide 16 because it's like super fast and it's good on deadlines. And
yeah, what did you have to do to get Magic on your side?
Oh, Curtis just lost too much with his random bullshit, and I was like, "You're not taking it."
Yep. I mean, hey, the truth hurts, and Curtis knows.
He took the New Mutants, then he took the Dorm, and I'm like, "No, I'm getting it." It was never a fight. He was never going to get it, considering.
Yep, and because y'all made Johnny play APOC, Johnny said, "No, I'm going to play something different, and I get whatever I want."
We gave Johnny, yeah. He took his mummy. He took the rhino. It's all good. Johnny's gonna do Johnny stuff. We don't like. I think the funny part is Johnny was the one this tournament that was more like, give me my stuff. He didn't make like any sacrifices. I'm not. I was the one that said, take whatever crisis you want. I'll take the rest. I'm pretty easygoing. I just wanted magic, and I was forced to. I mean, I like Shang in my roster, but Curtis I was like, you can play Avengers. You can have Shang back. I'll pick something else. And he's like, no, 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 no. I don't think he wanted the pressure of being the Shang player, and I have to carry him while he has Shang or something. But
Makes sense.
but yeah, thanks for streaming, boys.
Yeah, thanks for letting us.
I think I messed up basically on the turn one. If my turn one was better, I think it would have been much.
Yeah, I
think
saw
I
you
needed to pick
eyeing
it up
the
with
Wong.
Strange.
I saw you eyeing the Wong passing a power to Namor. What stopped you from that in the end?
Well, I basically I flip flopped on trying to do pentagrams on turn 2, which I should have. I kept on flip flopping and I didn't do it because I was like, I'm going to do pentagrams, but then I switched my mind again at the last second.
You
And
could have
it just
pentagrams with Strange, couldn't you? Because you did so much damage. You did like 2 to
You could
Juggernaut.
have, yeah.
fuck. I forgot about that.
The mind games of pentagram.
Oh, yeah, but Strange was kind of out in no man's land. I guess it could have still worked.
That's the hard part about picking up that back part with Strange. That really neuters his movement to not get him within that range of 4.
Strange didn't pick up, Wong did.
If you would have,
Wong picked it up, and he because Shang instantly died, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
That's basically what messed up my plans, is because I had to get Jugs off of that point, or else I was gonna go down even further. It would have been 4 to 5.
Plans.
Yep. It was about a 19-ish% chance.
Is it really?
Yeah, that hurt my feelings.
Do 4 with the 8 dice.
To do 4 with 8 dice.
I mean, to be fair to myself, I just want to say I did have like Zemo with I'm a Baron standing right there that could do it. Also, I think that the hard part is because the thing that's really obnoxious is he picked up the thing, so like I ran into him for 1. If I do 3 damage, it's the same situation as with Taskmaster. I just ping him. That's what's really hard. Like I've had the same situation before of like, do I pick up in front of Juggernaut with Shang? And it's just really obnoxious because you basically are taking 2 auto damage unless I whiff the attack. And then I had magic to do like a walk in range 4. Zemo could charge or just walk, ping. Like you might just be getting pinged down and you'd have to drop it like instantly. So it's just tough. But of course, I'll take the roll. But his Namor rolled well. I had 3 dice with blanks on the other side versus 6. He had 4 dice with blanks. So, we both think about it like that. What was the chance of doing 5 to my boy? My poor boy.
That was 7%. I looked at these round.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, all right.
It's very unlikely to deal 5. So you did 6 into 4, but the 4 got to count blanks, right? Task has 4.
Task has 3 with blanks. So it's 7. It was 7%. I don't like doing percentages that much, but it was 7% to do what you did the task, and it was 19% to do what I did to him.
Yep, 19 something odd percent. So to deal 5 to Taskmaster, 3 counting blank, 6 reroll 1 is about 7.1%.
That feels, is that okay? 3 into 1, and then his 4 is his 8 into my 4 was
but
19?
you count blanks. Yes. So 8. As dice pools get larger, your general ability to spike grows, which makes your likelihood to go up quite a bit.
I had to do 4 to you, not 5, because I slid into you for 1. So that's the other thing too. And then it goes from there. If I do 3, I can ping you. It gets annoying. Like it's not good. And that's the other thing I think people just out here need to think about is I waited. I guess I didn't actually wait, but I wanted Taskmaster to take the point that Namor was standing across from. Because I didn't want him to safe grab it, and I thought that like the only other person to take the other one would be Wong, Stranger, Shang, and if I put Jugs across from the other one, then I'm gonna get to do exactly what happened, and at least try to put the pressure on him early.
Yeah. So maybe there was a world in which instead of going for Taskmaster, I double moved and picked this up. And then I would go with Shane to pick this one up.
Yeah. I mean, the problem there is, and again, we're just playing what ifs, and we won't do this for a long time. Is he gets to go into you, I get to I'm gonna Baron charge you, hit the points again. It's still not that hard to kill. You only have 2 more health than
Yeah.
Shang, and you don't get blanks, so
Mhm.
it's always gonna be risky because if you can't save
Yeah.
it, it's always gonna be tough. So,
So,
but yeah,
so
think
maybe
about it, watch the recording, and then be like, that's what you gotta do. You gotta take a night, be like, wake up fresh, watch it, and be like, what would
Always
I
wake up fresh.
Yeah, I think my gut says that it's probably just the roster building. I should have gone with 17 with Hawkeye.
Hawkeye as a back point sitter is kind of funny. I do like that.
I think
on
he's pretty good
defense.
here because 5 gets you a
On-
lot of range,
Yep.
and he's not
Yeah.
a shitter.
Yeah, and
Another...
it'll also get you a slow and a shock on. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm just like looking at your roster and thinking through.
Yeah, I think this is the 17 I should have gone with. Maybe there's a world in which I go with Daredevil instead. That could be a cool 16.
Oh. No.
I don't think you're taking the Hawkeye
No?
with the Daredevil because you're
Or
not going to get up
face
in the guts to get those rerolls.
I mean, eventually you're going to come to me because Hawkeye's going to hold a point. So Hawkeye not getting leadership stuff is fine because Shang-Chi and Namor are jumping down your throat.
I would have rather. I thought that team I think would have been easier. I think.
Oh, to play against for you?
I think Strange was one of the more annoying pieces. Obviously,
Yep.
doing the million damage. The healing and the damage is more annoying than like.
And then the Hex when it
Healing
pops
damage
out.
and Hex. So maybe something akin to.
Is Hex overrated? I don't know. We'll find
No.
out.
Well, I don't think so because it saved my bacon a lot. Like actually, it kind of did not because even
I
through
don't know if it
jugs,
ever actually did anything significant. To be fair,
your jugs still yeah, the Hex I don't think did anything significant because it still killed Wong. Basically.
go back and add it up, boys. See where it mattered. I just like to
Get in the chat.
Get
in the chat. All right.
Get in the
I
comments.
am gonna go to bed though. I appreciate.
Okay, yeah,
Good
sounds
night,
good.
Schmid.
Games,
I
boys.
hope the game was entertaining enough.
It was,
It was. We were having a good time. We were making fun of Schmid, well deservedly. We were having a good time. Thanks for letting us stream and do some commentary. This will be put into the playlist, of course, and over on the Pupper Papa's channel. Final plug, please go watch some of the other streamers. I believe Nobility is currently streaming a game
Still going on
with
right
Brady, so let everyone from this chat please go to that chat if you are not there already.
And join my Discord.
Yes.
And then also and then also join and then follow all the different streamers. They're streaming these
All the
different
wonderful
things.
follow all the wonderful content creators. There's a whole bunch of streams going on right now. So Cole, I'm gonna put Nobility's chat or Twitch in the chat real quick.
Sounds
So
good.
You can